In 2013, around 41.3 million immigrants lived in the United States. The United States remains a popular destination, attracting about 20% of the world's international migrants, even as it represents less than 5% of the global population. Immigrants accounted for 13% of the total 316 million U.S. residents. Adding the U.S.-born children of immigrants means that approximately 80 million people, or 1/4 of the overall U.S. population, is either of the first or second generation. Yet, little do people know just how many struggles these immigrants must face. Could you tell us your name for the documentary?
My name? Elizabeth Nguyen.
Many citizens of Vietnam left due to the Vietnam War and communist government. Also, the standard of living in Vietnam is much lower than that of the United States.
Corruption. Even if you, let's say that, even if you have money, it doesn't mean that you will be able to buy things that you want. Even if you are smart and educated, doesn't mean that you will be able to find a job. So because of due to the corruption, it's very difficult for you to live there. They can come in and take your house without any reason. They just say, hey, the state needs your house, they need your support, so we're going to send you up to the mountain. We're going to give you this much so you can start your life over, but we're going to take your house. So that's the community that they're going to belong to the state. So I had a tough life when I was young.
Since 1975, 575,000 refugees have fled from Vietnam by sea.
My family and I escaped Vietnam by a wooden boat. This is, I would say, 12 foot, 6 foot wide. That's a very big, small, yeah. This from here to there. This wide. 14 passengers. Let's see, 14 passengers. The youngest one he was 6 months old. Oh wow. We were on the boat for 40 days. No food and no water. That's how we escaped.
According to the report of United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees, 1/3 of a total of 250,000 Vietnamese boat people died at sea by killing, storms, illness, and food shortage.
So we were on the boat for 40 days, and the hurricane just drifted us day after day, and we landed to Macau, which is close between China and Hong Kong. We were the first refugee.
Some countries, such as Malaysia, turned the Vietnamese boat people away, even if they had landed. Overall, the United States has accepted 23,000 Vietnamese boat people. As for other countries, Britain has accepted 19,000, France has accepted 96,000, and Australia and Canada accepted 137,000 each.
If we live in Vietnam, there is no future, there's no tomorrow, no opportunities. Mostly you will die. But when we escape, even like just only 1%, that's give us an opportunity, just 1%. But if you do nothing, we have 0%. The first time, I think is for me, English. I did not speak a word of English. I was hungry, learning how to speak. So that was, but after that, it's just catching up. But I know my sisters, my older brothers, and as well my parents, it's difficult for them to express ourselves. Another one, minor, I could not eat American foods. The only thing that I'd be able to eat is fried chicken. Butter, bread with butter. What else? I think ice cream, right? Cake. Right? Let's see, it took my mom, took her about 2 years to plan for the trip. Quietly, yeah. I worked when I was 6 years old as a babysitter. Yeah. I lived with my mom sent me along with my sister who had an unborn child and a less than 2-year-old daughter. So my mom sent me with her so I can help her out. And we live in the south, and then my sister moved to kind of middle part of it. So I started with and 2 years before the Saigon Fall, there was the war going on at that time. And the certain province that invaded by it was a civil war by the North. And so I remember that my sister and I, my sister was in a labor on that night, I don't remember. So she asked me to run out and look for a midwife that can help her to deliver the baby. So that was where I found that everybody left the village. It's only her and me. And I remember I walked a long distance and I was able to get a midwife. And the midwife and I delivered the baby. Wow. And then within like less than a day, I carried my niece on my back. She carried her, holding her newborn, and we walked days, trying to go back to South. And it's hard. I appreciate what I have today, and I have 4 children, and they are born here in the United States, and they did not have that suffering, so they did not understand. Which is number one. It's just like music. If you don't know how to read the notes, how can you play an instrument? Okay, how can you express yourself? Even though husband and wife, even that we speak the same language, English or Vietnamese or Spanish, but if you don't know how to express yourself, then you will have a gap and you will misunderstand each other.